Good morning, this is Glenda, and today I'm going to be making a soap using Alkanet infused olive oil, which is going to give the soap some colorant, like a purplish. But to be honest, what I've read is that Alkanet can give a variety of colors. It could go something from purple to pinkish to mauve or even gray. And here what I have is some just regular olive oil infused with calendula, and I'm gonna have to put that through a strainer. As you can see, some of the calendula petals in there. For fragrance, I'm using Lone Star Lavender scent. This is my oils. The temperatures are 112 for the oils, and the light water, I mixed it last night and it is at 73. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to add the light water to the oils. So I see some bits in the light water that were not totally mixed up. So I'm going to just strain it. It could be, let me think of it. It was tetrasodium EDTA, which I added to the light water, and it's supposed to help prevent oxidation of the oils and also to prevent sticky soap scum from forming in hard water areas, which I have. Alright, so I'm going to do now the blending. Alright, it seems to have reached an emulsion, so I'm going to add the fragrance now. I weighed it ahead. It's about 4 ounces since I have a little bit over 4 pounds of oils in this recipe. And by the way, you can find the recipe in the description box below. Well, there's a link to the recipe, to the blog post that has the usually step-by-step instructions. Alright, now I'm going to blend some more to make sure that the fragrance is thoroughly distributed. Okay, so it looks more homogeneous right now. It seems more mixed, well blended. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to weigh and divide this mixture in half. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that 1/2 is going to be my uncolored portion, to which I'm going to add the calendula infused olive oil, and this is 1.25 ounces of it. It does seem to have a yellow tint from the calendula. However, it's so little, it's only 1 ounce compared to 48 ounces, that I doubt it's going to affect it much. Which is why I'm also curious how much of 1 ounce of this is going to do on the remaining batter. Now I've had this Alkanet being infused for a couple months by now. So it has gone to a dark red. It's supposed to change colors as I mix it, as it goes through the light alkaline environment. It's supposed to be slightly different. So it'll be interesting to see. Okay, now we're gonna do the final blending. Alright, the reason why I needed to do that, split the batter and then add specific amounts of the infusion, it's because when you use Alkanet, the way you're supposed to use it, since it's a very powerful colorant, is that you have to use 15% of your olive oils and then replace that with Alkanet infused olive oil. Now, my butter didn't have any olive oil because it was a master batch, and I had used rice bran oil. So what I did is that I used the equivalent of the rice bran, and I calculated 15% of that. Okay, so first I'm going to put the alkanet, and you can see it's turned like a grayish color already. It looks odd. But I'm going to put all of that first. So that seems to be a lot. I also had to split it because I didn't want all of the batch to be colored with the alkanet, so that there would be at least something different in the loaf. You could do the whole batch color like that, make your life easier, unlike me. And now I'm going to put the uncolored portion on top. Oops. It does look like I'm going to have a little bit of leftovers. Alright, so I'm just going to try and put, I'm not sure that I have enough flowers. So I'm going to try to put one on each spot where each bar will be. My husband helped me make this little wooden frame for the silicone liner, and I'm hoping that that's going to help with the insulation of the bars, which in turn will help promote gel. Lavender seems to be a love-or-hate. It seems to cause a love-or-hate reaction among people. Some either love it or hate it. I personally like it, even though I'm not one for floral fragrances. Lavender is one of the ones that I do like. So, I'm curious, do you like lavender? I've only met so far one person who did not like lavender. Everybody else that I've met or that I've given soap to or given the option, they seem to like it. If you like lavender or if you hate it, can you let me know? I'll do a small survey here. This is it. I'm going to let it rest. And after, let's see, right now it's around, what time is it? It's 9:25 a.m. So I'm guessing sometime this afternoon, I'm going to check on it. And if it's ready, I'm going to unmold it and cut it. Alright, so it's been about 8 hours since I poured the soap, and as you can see, it's releasing easily from the edge. It feels warm, so it's still sort of going through gel phase, but because of this recipe it has a lot of solid oils, I need to unmold it sooner to avoid crumbling of the bars. I'm just gonna put something here to protect the embeds, and I'm going to unmold it. Okay, here you can see how gel phase is going through, and I seem to have a heat ring in the middle. That tends to happen with this mold, but it should even out as it cures. So let me get, I did notice that it seems to have a texture at the bottom as well. Yes.
Are you coming to decorate the Christmas tree?
Yeah, but first I need to cut the soap.
Cut the soup?
Soap.
Oh, I thought you said soup. How do you cut soup?
Soap.
I guess you freeze the soup and cut it.
Alright, on this side I'm not seeing a lot of change. You know how we had put the 2 layers it all seems like it's one color. So I don't know if it's gonna change as it cures or what, but so far it just looks like this. Just like I can see the yellow ring, and as it cures that usually goes away, at least it has in my experience. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see it on this one, but it's a darker shade here at the bottom, and you can see some peaks. This is where I did the swirl on the left side of the bar. Hopefully this is gonna get darker so that it's more, you can tell the difference. Otherwise it seems just like a very cream, it looks like it's just gonna stay creamy color, like a beige, which is not bad. Maybe I needed to, my infusion wasn't strong enough to color this properly of the Alkanet, or maybe I needed the percentage of my olive oil is not the same as most recipes, and that's why maybe I needed to use more. I'm not sure at this point, but I will let them cure for a few days, and then I'll take pictures, and then I'll post the pictures next so you can see what they look like. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. And if you want to subscribe, you can just click on the logo, which is going to be somewhere in the screen. Till next time, bye.